My name is Luigi the Fourth, and this is part 1 of a Pokemon FireRed walkthrough that I am planning to do. Now, there is a chance that I'll get bored of it, but I don't think so. I actually started it like 2 days ago, and just as a game, not as a walkthrough. And then I realized, hey, why not make this a walkthrough? I love FireRed. It's high time I do this. Now, I'll probably post this after I post a video saying what I've been doing the last, I don't know, 8 months since I've made a video or something like that. But, yeah, right, he's going to ask me if I'm a boy or a girl. And, I'll keep it simple for my first walkthrough and name myself Luigi, since that is my name, although it isn't really. My real name is Summoner, but why not call me Luigi right now? That says Luigi. So, Luigi. Yeah, I don't want to be stuck with the name Luigi everywhere. I'd go ahead and I'd be confusing, not convincing myself with Lugia all the time. That was a crap joke. Anyway, this is my rival, and although he is Professor Oak's grandson, he doesn't remember his name because he doesn't like him. Let's call this guy Butt, because that is exactly what he is. It was indeed Butt. That's right, his name is Butt. Okay. Luigi, your very own Pokemon adventure, blah blah blah. And then I'm going to shrink, and here I am in my room. So, let's go ahead and pick up a potion from the PC. I didn't actually know about this until, I don't know, like my 6th playthrough of this game. Yeah, I've played this game probably around 12 times. And if you're wondering if this is legal, it is not, because I have the game Pokemon FireRed. I own it, so take that. Perfectly legal and everything. So, here is Butt, and oh, yeah, that's right, I don't even do this first. Wow, that was a little embarrassing. I've played through this game 12 times, and yet I forgot what I had to do right now. But you try to wander in his tall grass, because who wouldn't, and Oak stops you. And he is going to tell you not to go out, because there are scary level 2 Rattatas in there. So, he's going to take me to his lab to give me an ultra-rare Pokemon, because Professor Oak is just awesome. You can't beat him. So, now I'm going to auto-walk over here, and Butt is going to get angry at Oak. And he's going to tell me that he wants to give me a Pokemon. So, let's go ahead and grab one, after Butt complains about something. So, what shall I pick? The fire Pokemon Charmander? Nope. Should it be the water Pokemon Squirrel? Nope. It'll be the grass Pokemon Bulbasaur. Yes. And the story behind that is just, like I said, played through this about 12 times, and I absolutely love Squirtle. And so I've picked it about 7, and Charmander is amazing. So I probably picked that around 3 times, but I've only picked Bulbasaur twice. So I figured I should give it some love. The reason some people might not pick it is because it is pretty much specific to grass-type moves. Like, you can teach it some poison, or some, or like an earthquake, or like Earthquake, but it's mainly a grass Pokemon. So now Butt's gonna stop us, and we're gonna have our very first Pokemon battle. So there's a Charmander, and there's the Bulbasaur. Now the unfortunate thing about picking Bulbasaur is that he gets a Charmander, which is like the best Pokemon ever, or Charizard is anyway. But hey, Bulbasaur is cute, so we win in the looks department. And this will be nice and boring. Now, I actually tried to get this display recorder application to work, By the way, I'm playing on an iPod here. GPS phone. Absolutely great. I don't think this Charmander's actually beating me here, which is a little embarrassing, but I have that potion for backup. Yeah, if I didn't, he'd kill me. So, let's go ahead and use that potion now. Oak's talking to me here. Okay. There we go. So, the first Pokemon walkthrough I ever watched is this dude Leroy. He is truly amazing. He's been doing it, I don't know, 5 years or something. He's great. But yeah, I'd say my favorite Pokemon game would have to be FireRed. I mean, it's just so great. There's so much after game. Unfortunately, you can't get tons of my favorite, what's it called? 4th gen Pokemon, but hey, you still get this. And crap, I forgot to take a screen cap of my Pokemon's stats to see what IVs were, so now I will take this screen cap. So you probably just saw a white flash on your screen. So sorry about that, but that's life. Yeah, alright. So I get $80, and Oak is happy because I beat his butt grandson, who he doesn't like, and whose name he can't remember. So now I believe I'm gonna auto walk over here, yeah, and Oak's gonna tell me to take a parcel, perhaps, or no, I'm not gonna take a parcel yet. Maybe he tells me later. You'd think I remember, but yeah. So tell me in comments if you like to plan your teams, or if you just kind of go with the flow. Me, I plan my teams. I already have one planned for this game. Of course, I won't release it, because that would just be lame. But, yeah, here's our first wild battle. So, looks like a Pidgey. Normal old Pidgey. Nothing shiny about it. God, I love shiny Pokemon. I've only ever had one, and it was an Oddish. But it was a pretty amazing Pokemon. That was one of the games I'd pick Bulbasaur in, so it didn't even go well with the team, but I still used it. Turned it into a Vileplume. And I had it on this very iPod, but I had to rehack and restart, so my shiny Vileplume named Sparkle died. It was a sad day. But yeah, I recently gotten into EVs and IVs, which is why I took that screen cap there. And if you don't know, your IVs are your original stats for your Pokemon. Like, a Pokemon with great IVs will always be better than a Pokemon with terrible IVs. Unless, of course, the one with better IVs is of a lower level. And then EVs are, of course, most people watching this probably already know this, but EVs are things you can, like if I kill a Pidgey, I might get like a speed EV, and then my speed will level up more than my something else. I forgot. You know, I don't know why I'm fighting this Pidgey on screen. It's not a very professional walkthrough move, and I'm almost about to die, which would be incredibly unprofessional. But hey, 23 XP, and level 7, so there you go. The name Seedling I know is a dumb name, but, you know, all the good Bulbasaur names are already taken. So, if we walk over here to this first town, I think I'll just go in the Pokemart first. Now, I know you guys would probably like it if I cut out some of this stuff with, like, healing and all that, and I don't know how to do that, frankly. I don't know how to edit video or any of that stuff. So, yeah. Now, let's go out here. Don't have the running shoes yet, so we'll have to walk like a lame duck and go inside the mart. And this guy wants to talk to us. And he wants us to give Oak a parcel. So, here we are, on the road again. I always thought that if you hadn't played this game before, it'd be impossible to know where to go with the parcel and all that. But hey, I've played it tons of times, so. And I watched a walkthrough before I played it. I'm really not sure why. I guess it was in my suggested. That's how I found out about it. You know, I always try to remember back to the time when I got rehooked on Pokemon, and I can never really remember. Oh boy, here we go. It's always kind of blurred out in my mind. But here we are with Professor Oak and his delivery of Pokeballs. Yes, I have something for you. Here is your parcel. And so here's the part where Pokeballs are invented. Because Professor Oak, because he's so awesome and his hair is so amazing and lopsided, invented them. And now, me and Butt are going to get two of the rarest devices in history of ever. Pokedexes. So, there we go. And, yeah. I always like how Butt has purple pants. It's just it's a nice touch. I don't know why I'm calling him Butt either. His name's Gary. And also what happens to that Squirtle on that table. I mean, if you come back after the Elite Four, the Squirtle's still on the table. You know, it's just chilling there. And you ask Professor Oak, and he's just like, tells you about something else, because obviously I can't talk. Yeah, and he's gonna get mad at me for some reason. And I know it'll be kind of hard to talk about anything when reading this map, but I really should get it, because it's always a good thing to have a map. So here's Daisy, who has dumb hair, and she will give me a town map. So now I can look at everything. You can use the town map to find out where you are, check the names of places. Gotcha. Okay. So, I think once I get back up to this town and heal, it'll be the end of this installment of the walkthrough. Oh my goodness, wild battle. And it's a Pidgey. But, once I get through to this next town, it'll be the final seconds of the first installment of this episode. So, if you liked this, please do comment or something. I've always loved the Pokemon games, and you'd think my subscribers that like to play Magic, I mean, I know a lot of people that like to play Magic also play Pokemon because it's a lot cheaper, like the card game, and it would, you know, one would think that anyone who plays the Pokemon card game would like a walkthrough of the regular games too. Of course, maybe, you know, you watch these kinds of things, but you don't subscribe to these kinds of people, which is fine, but maybe I can draw in a different crowd, so hey, I also didn't know why I'm at a mart. But, yeah, so now I'm going to use this screen recorder thing and hold down the home button and end this walkthrough.